Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a full body workout using dumbbells. I have two sets of dumbbells here. I have a light set and a medium set. You can also choose to have a light set and a heavy set if you would like. So go ahead and grab those. I also have a mat just to make things more comfortable. We're going to do a little bit different style of a workout today than we have in the past. So instead of doing one big giant circuit, we're probably going to end up doing 2 or 3 circuits depending on how much time we have. So I'm going to go ahead and start us off with a warm up. I'm going to set my watch so I can keep track of that. And we're gonna start with inchworm, which shouldn't be a surprise by now. They're just my favorite warm-up. Okay, haven't worn these pants in a while. Let's make sure everything is tied up. Please hold while we fix wardrobe malfunctions, and fixed. 2, 3. Oh man, I need some lotion. 4. I know I'm not the only person suffering from having really dry hands from excessively washing their hands during this time. All right, and then we're gonna do a quad stretch while we're standing. Swoops. Ooh. Apparently inchworms were not enough to stretch out my hamstrings today. Okay, and then let's get down into crab position and do a few crab reaches. Start with lunges. So go ahead and grab your medium or heavy set. And we're gonna do reverse lunges. We're gonna do 20 total. Keep your chest up nice and high. Keep that knee behind your toe. And both feet facing forward. Ooh, I haven't done these in a while. My balance is a little weird. There we go. If your balance is off, engage your core more and squeeze your butt. Okay, I think that was 20. I'm gonna set these down and I'm gonna grab my lighter weights and we're gonna do rear flies. So we're just gonna be in this position, open up. Turn around so you can see. Cool, 10. And we're gonna break. So we're gonna break and then we're gonna go back to reverse lunges. So this is our first set. If you have water, good time to grab water. As per usual, I forgot my water inside. Do as I say, not as I do. If you felt like you didn't fully get stretched out during our warm-up and you want to do a few more stretches here, or you feel like you need to do some more core activation, take the time to go ahead and do that. My middle back is feeling a little immobile, I should say. So I'm just going to do a few of these. Okay. And we're going to grab these dumbbells and we're going to go back to doing reverse lunges. All right, we got it. done reverse lunges in place in a while, and it's a little bit different than when you're moving. So just trying to regain my balance here. No shame. Let's do one more. Okay, I believe that was 20. Squat down and put your weights down. Pick up your smaller weights. And then again, we're gonna do reverse flies. I'll do them facing straight on this time. One more. 10, okay. Set those down. So, with the reverse lunges, we're targeting the legs, so quads, hamstrings, glutes. With the reverse flies, we're actually targeting your mid to upper back. You're really trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. You're also going to be getting those rear delts with your back here. So it's a little bit of shoulders, definitely some back, so just keep that in mind. If you're feeling it more in your arms like here, it's not wrong. You are, using those muscles in a little bit of a way to like assist with the exercise, but it shouldn't be the main focus. So maybe that's a good sign that you need to squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit more and focus more on those back muscles. Okay. So we've got about 10 seconds of rest. If you haven't gotten yourself a fitness tracker yet, definitely would recommend it, because again, it just helps you to keep track of your workouts, time, all of that. So we're gonna go back to reverse lunges, 20 total. Find yourself speeding up, try to mentally slow yourself down. I know me, when I start to get a little tired, I tend to rush the movements. So just a little reminder, just slow down and concentrate on the movement, even though it's a little harder. So put this down and grab our dumbbells, and we're gonna do rear flies, 10. Our next set's gonna be on the ground. We're gonna do, so we did back, we did legs, we did some shoulders. We're gonna do core, and we're gonna do chest. So we're gonna lie down. So for these, I'm gonna stay on the ground, and I'm gonna be using my heavier set, my medium to heavy set. We're gonna start with floor press. So we're working chest and the back of the arms, the triceps. Trying to make sure that both weights meet each other at the top of the movement at the same time. Okay. Now I'm gonna set one of these down. And we're gonna do overhead pull. This is gonna be for the lats, which is the lower part of your back and the back of your arms, your triceps. Keep your rib cage down and your lower back in contact with the mat as you do this. We're doing 10. Okay, great. Put these down. So all of the movements that we do together are designed to help you to build muscle and to increase your strength. Now, the big factor in whether or not you're going to build muscle is going to be if you're progressively increasing the amount of weight that you're using over time. So in order for you to effectively build your muscles, every time we break them down by doing a strength training workout, we need to have enough calories to rebuild it up, but we also need to be able to increase the amount of weight we're lifting so that we can cause that muscle to break back down again and rebuild. if we don't give it a big enough stimulus or a big enough weight, it's not going to cause the muscle to break down and adapt. So all that's gonna happen is if you don't continue to increase your weights, you're just gonna be basically helping the muscle to become stronger. You're gonna keep the muscle that you have, but you're not gonna be able to allow it to break down and come back bigger or stronger. So even if you're working at home, it's really important that you're able to add on weight. So like these ones are my adjustable dumbbells. I can go from, 5 pounds on each side to 10 pounds on each side, or whatever it may be. So just take that into consideration. If you've been working out for a while and you're like, I'm not seeing progress, it's because you need to go up in weight most likely, and go ahead and get yourself some more dumbbells or more kettlebells or whatever it is that you might be using. So we're gonna start back with our second set. All right, so we're gonna end up doing one more set of those. So just so you guys know what I'm working with, both of these are 10 pounds, these are 8. So I'm gonna be honest, 10s they're light medium for me for most exercises. So for the lunges, it was about 20 pounds total, which was medium-ish. But like right now for chest press, this is still pretty light. And for the overhead pull, it's the light medium. Now, I definitely should probably convert these to 15, would be a more adequate weight for me, but I was being a little bit lazy and didn't put those on. But I'm also at a point where I'm not really trying to put on a lot more muscle mass. So for me, working out with these 10s is enough for me to maintain what I have. But again, if you have a goal of wanting to increase, definitely go ahead and go up to like 15 pounds or even 20 pounds. I definitely am capable of lifting 20 pounds for chest press and overhead pull. But again, I'm just being lazy right now. So don't let laziness win if your goal is to put on muscle. And the only reason why I can do that now is because I've gotten to a point where I can maintain. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, last set. There's always a plane, you guys, every time. You'll notice that I don't know if you can notice, my stomach is shaking because I'm really concentrating on resisting and keeping my belly down and my rib cage down as I extend my arms overhead. So this is much more of a core workout for me, which is totally fine. I think I did one too many, but that's fine. Okay, sit this down. All right, so now we are gonna go ahead and do some core. So we're gonna do some dead bugs. So we're gonna be here, extend, make sure that you come back to center. We're doing 20 total. Okay. Then we're gonna superset that with leg lifts. So I'm gonna show you a few different variations for these. So this is another exercise where I can get a little lazy. So just to protect my lower back, I take my hands, I place them underneath my tailbone, okay? So if you are a beginner, you might wanna do flutter kicks, which would look like this. You can do them nice and high. If that's too easy, you can flutter them closer to the floor. That's gonna be harder. You can also do little baby flutters. That's gonna be hardest. Now, if you want to progress, you can just do leg lifts. So you're lowering all the way down and back up. Again, the lower you go, the harder it is, okay? Things to consider, again, make sure that your lower back is in contact with the ground. You wanna keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears So you don't want to be like this, trying to do them with your neck up. You want your neck to be down, shoulders down. So we're gonna do 10. I haven't done these in a while, so it's a little bit hard. Good, okay, now another secret. If you feel those more in your hip flexor, then that's a good indication that you're not using your abs and you're using too much hip flexor. So that means to get it back into your abs, you want to reduce the range of motion, maybe go to those flutter kicks instead of both feet. And also, if you need to have a slight bend in your knees, you can, but I would honestly say that if you can't keep your legs pretty straight like this, if you feel yourself in this position where your knees are pretty bent, just go ahead and instead do heel taps. That's gonna be a much nicer position for your back and also reduce the strain in your hip flexors than you trying to do this in this awkward angle. So, quick tip. All right, we're gonna go back to dead bugs. And then back to leg lifts. Okay, take a break. Notice I rolled up. That's a really kind of fun thing to practice. Doing rolls do help you to engage a little bit of your abs, or it makes you engage your core more. Also, sometimes it feels nice on your back, but again, proceed with caution. It definitely can be not so great for your sacrum if you're not rolling correctly. So roll if you feel confident in your ability to roll. Don't roll if you don't feel confident in your ability to roll. Checking on my heart rate here. It's getting pretty low. Okay. So we're gonna do one more set, dead bugs. So I'm rolling back down. Okay, that's 20. Last set of leg lifts. These are so hard. Oh no. I was smashing my watch, so it turned off the time. Good. I need to get credit. All right, so now, if you're like me, your abs are like, meow. So we're gonna roll over and do cobra pose. This is really nice to do to stretch out your abs when your abs are a little like, meow. You guys can't see, but a squirrel just ran across the fence. I was like, ooh, squirrel. And then I was like, dang it, they can't see it. Okay, now we're gonna transition from this cobra into a pigeon. Stretch out those hip flexors. What's up, squirrel? You guys still can't see him. Now he's taunting me on the wall. If I run out of this frame screaming, it's because the squirrel tried to come and steal my weights. Oh, I blinked and he's gone. Oh, he's in the tree. I heard a sudden movement and thought he was lunging for me. But he's in the tree. In the tree, guys. It's fine. Okay. And transitioning a downward facing dog. And bring that foot forward. Also, if you're like me, downward facing dog was like the worst feeling position of life for about a year. But now it feels great. So if you're in that boat that I was in a while ago and you're like, no, I shan't be transitioning a downward facing dog, don't worry about it. But I'm feeling the stretch here in my glutes and in my hip flexor. Again, I'm not a yogi, so this is not the best pigeon. There's definitely better pigeons. I call mine wounded pigeon, but hey, I'm working on it. Okay, and then let's just do a quick child's pose. Always make sure that there's no wardrobe malfunction. Excellent. All right. So those are just a few of my favorite stretches. Notice that I'm sitting in this kneeling position with my toes tucked under. Another good way to stretch out the shins and the feet. But as always, make sure that you get a proper cool down. If you want to go for a walk after this, do your cardio. If you want to foam roll, all great options. This is just a little bit of a snippet. And as always, when we warm up, feel free to do an extended warm up just based off of your own circumstance. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time during this workout. Please let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see for next week. So far, people have been requesting a lot more dumbbells, resistance bands, things that are a little more common equipment that you guys have at your home. So I am sort of revamping these workouts to be a little less of my traditional workouts and definitely workouts more tailored to you guys, which is totally fine. But again, the more feedback that you give me, the better. Also remember that a lot of exercises like these and workouts are inside of my new fitness app, which is called Brittany Noelle Fitness. So you can feel free to just click and download that so that you can have these type of workouts all the time instead of just once a week. And I've linked to where you can get the app in the notes down below in the comment section. So go ahead and check that out. But until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.